What up? This is DJ Kibble, and today I have something very special for you guys. Today I am going to talk about everything Not Sans, all the lore, all the stuff, everything, while playing the Sans fight. Also, yes, this is kind of a voice reveal. I don't really care. You guys might have heard my voice before. That was a very slight hint. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you don't know. Alright, without further ado, let's just get into it. I meant the, me talking about Not Sans. Not the Sans fight. Anyways, it all started back in mid-October of last year, when I was messing around in FL Studio. I decided I had created the Megalovania melody that you're hearing right now, and I decided, what if I were to combine the second half of the melody with the first? And so I did that, and I kind of messed around with it a little more, and before you know it, I was making a full-fledged song. And that full-fledged song eventually became the very first original Not Sans, Not a Megalovania. I typed up a creepypasta along with it on SoundCloud, and that just, it turned into a little creepypasta I had made. Now, I didn't like how the song originally turned out, so I decided to remake it. That remake is the official, I guess you could say, the official version of Not a Megalovania. So, after that, I decided to, I'm like, hey, this Not Sans thing, it's pretty cool. What if I made a phase free? So I made a phase free, and I called it Anima Corruptus, which means corrupted soul in Latin according to Google Translate. You can check that for yourself, but when I typed corrupted soul in, it said Anima Corruptus, so that's what I'm taking it as, in Latin, because Latin's cool. But, yeah, so, I had no idea that my whole little Not Sans thing would turn into what it is now, with almost 10,000 views on YouTube. It's honestly cool that it kind of blew up, which, I mean, this is a 100 sub special, which most of my views, I have like 10,000 views in total, and most of them are from Not a Megalovania. And you guys really seem to like Not a Megalovania, and the whole Not Sans thing. Anima Corruptus has like 1.4k views, I think. I know it might be a little higher, but yeah, and then I decided to make a phase 4, like a couple of days ago, and that's, I don't even know why I decided to make a phase 4, probably because I didn't want another VHS Sans Last Breath. I didn't want to do free phases, I wanted to be better, so I did a phase 4, and, I mean, it's free songs. It's not like phase 1 and phase 2 have their own songs. Speaking of which, the original Sans fight does have 2 phases, if you guys didn't know that. So, I guess you could say that, and technically both phases have Megalovania, so I guess this is kind of, the whole Not Sans, Not a Megalovania, I guess that is kind of like, just a parallel version of Sans. This is where phase 2 in the Sans fight comes in, is where, this is, because the simulator is different from the original Sans fight. You obviously can't port the entire Sans fight over into GitHub and then post it on the internet. So this is where Sans would be sparing you, but if I spare, he doesn't kill me. He just does nothing, because this is not the Sans fight. This is Bad Time Simulator, which I play very often, and I'm pretty good at it, as you can tell. Anyway, so about Not Sans lore, besides the stuff I've already put in the description, besides the tracks, besides what got me into making everything. Oh, VHS Sans was also an inspiration for making a little bit of an inspiration for making Not Sans. Like the creepypasta itself, the creepypasta itself did that was completely original. I made, and I just expanded on it with Phase 3 and Phase 4. But the songs actually were a little bit. I took a little bit of inspiration from VHS Sans, which has a pretty fire soundtrack, if I do say so myself. But let's get back into the fight, and I can keep talking about Not Sans and all that. I am working on a fan. I'm not the one working on the fan game. I'm helping somebody work on a Not Sans fan game, by the way. I probably shouldn't have leaked that, but I mean, I would have. I probably would have said something. I already said something about it, but it's a very beta thing. Like I don't think we even have the sprite. I need to make the sprites. I don't know how to make the sprites. If you're a sprite maker, if you're an Undertale sprite maker, and you can make a sprite or 2 or 5 million for me and this guy, that would be pretty cool. Because currently it's just a placeholder sprite. We don't have. But Phase 1 is. I think Phase 1's almost finished. I don't know for sure, but we're just gonna be working on Phases 1 and 2 right now, because that is. It's way easier than just working on all 4 phases. We're just gonna be taking it chunk by chunk, phase by phase, I guess. I will say about theories. I know there's some people who think that Not Sans is just a genocide Sans that was put into the player's world, but no, actually, it's kind of like a virus. Kind of like the entire game, like a virus corrupted the player's entire Undertale.exe file, or whatever an Undertale is on computers. I don't know, but and then the reason for everyone except for Sans being gone is the virus literally corrupted the actual Undertale game and the world and deleted everything. And Sans was the last survivor, and he got corrupted. And he turned into Not Sans by that. And yes, it is a neutral run, and it does take place in Snowdin. That is, I can confirm that. Because I made the pasta, and that's, yeah. Also, when I wrote the line, I didn't want to feel like doing another pacifist run. I feel like that's kind of alluding to the player having done genocide, but the player has not done genocide at all in the creepypasta. As for why Phases 3 and 4 don't have their own creepypasta stories, I just didn't. With the player dying at Phase 2, at the end of Phase 2, like physically dying in real life, I didn't really want to make more pasta. First of all, that would be way more stuff to type, and second of all, I was originally just planning for the creepypasta to be just not a Megalovania. I wasn't planning for a whole Phase 3, Phase 4. Those did come later, though. I don't know if you can hear my voice over these Gaster Blasters, but I did turn down the desktop audio in OBS, so hopefully everything should be fine. If you guys have any Q&A about Not Sans, you can leave it in the comment section. I will reply. I mean, I'll try my best to reply. The best I can. We should be coming up on his special attack soon, or his final attack. I guess it's not really a special attack, it's just special attack, it's nothing. I'm talking about Sans, by the way. I feel so not Sansed out. Oh, here we go. Time for you guys to witness my gloriousness. My skill. I probably could do a no-hit if I just didn't suck at, like, the regular attacks. But, like, I could no-hit his last attack. Also, yeah, so I think that's everything. Oh yeah, by the way, so, uh, as the question of whether Not Sains is good or evil, he is, well, I mean, he's torturing an innocent player, so he's evil. Nice, we beat the Sans fight. Alright, time to show you guys that I can, you know, pull off a no-hit on the final attack. Oh, I got hit. No, I swear I can no-hit it, though. Like, I've done it before. In fact, once I believe I did it multiple times in a row is where I, like, no-hitted his final attack, I think. Oh, I just looked at my microphone and then I just lost a bunch of HP. Okay. Well, I mean, I tried to show you guys that I could no-hit it. I could show you guys that I can no-hit his blue bone attack, which I've actually had trouble with that in my earlier days of Sans fighting. I had a lot of trouble with this attack because I was trying so many different things to just try and get this to actually, like, for me to be able to actually no-hit it, but nah, you just do this. I know I took damage there, but I can no-hit it. Uh-oh, oh, okay, oh. I was doing good there, and then I just... You're joking! Oh, what the heck? Oh, I swear. I don't know why the game does that sometimes, where it just, like, I stay still, or I don't even... Oh, come on. I was so close to not hitting that. Yes, I'm going to be trying until I actually no-hit to prove to you guys that I can no-hit. Uh-oh, that's custom attack. Okay, what about this? I can definitely no-hit this. Easy. I can also no-hit this somehow. Actually, there's two ways you can actually do this attack, which is fun. You can either do the circle thing, which is honestly more risky with losing your HP, and then you can do this at the bottom where you just hit the A and D keys. I actually had to look down because I didn't know what keys I was using. Yeah, you can do that. X or shift or whatever. I use Enter, Shift, and WASD because I'm left-handed and it's really hard to play with the arrow keys. I have Undertale on my Xbox and I suck horribly at it. I haven't touched it in a long time, but I just haven't beaten anything. And I've tried to do Genocide first run as my first run because apparently that's the shortest, and also Funny Bone Man. I love how I just took so... I really have a problem with just these two specific platforms, Platforms 4 and Platforms 4 Hard. I just have a really... I really just fall off for, like, no reason. I try to dodge it, but then I just... Especially the hard version. Wrong attack. Okay, well, I didn't do it that time, but yeah, I just accidentally just fall off. But yeah, so another thing about Not Sans is, it is really, I feel like he's just gonna become another Undertale creepypasta. But I tried making Not Sans unique in the fact that he looks scary. and the whole point of me even making Not Sans was, well, originally it was just going to be a creepypasta that I was going to do because October, Halloween month, all that stuff. And then it just sort of grew from there. I guess you could call it an alternate universe, even though I'm literally the only person who's ever made a song about Not Sans. By the way, please, if you are a person who makes Undertale music, or Megalovanias, or any of that stuff, please, I beg for my life, please remix a Not Sans song. I will love you forever if you do, because I'm a desperate, hungry attention teenager. I want attention. Not Sans is getting attention. He needs more attention. If you're good at making Undertale remixes, please make a Not Sans song remix. And thank you if you do. And if you don't want to, I'm not trying to force you to, but please do. It would be super cool. And you might even get into the Not Sans remix playlist whenever somebody decides to make a, remix of that. But anyways, this has been DJ Kibble, and I don't know if there's anything else I have to say about Not Sans. Congratulations on 100 subscribers to me, I guess, and I will see you guys at some point soon. Check your back door for Not Sans, and if you start seeing gray, consult your local Sansician. That was a Not Sans reference because the entire world is gray in the creepypasta. Anyways, alright, DJ out. I'm gonna go, edit this now. Or, not edit this, but, post this on YouTube or something. Alright, bye.